Also in Season 4, Lunar New Year. For the first 2 weeks of the season, there's new cards available featuring players born in the year of the rabbit.
And speaking of new cards, we are stoked for the new way to take over in my team with Galaxy Opal, E.G. and Leanne.
Earn E by collecting 10 takeover players and earning 5 event cards from the Lunar New Year agendas.
It's the
Coming up next, the Spurs taking on the Timberwolves. For San Antonio, halfway through the season and holding on to an impressive third place in the Western Conference. They want to keep it going. T-Wolves, Spurs is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
So the opening lineup for the
Bron
Timberwolves.
31, that's how
LeBron James out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Jordan Poole. And for the Spurs. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Pass to Marbury. Deflected. And they recover it. And Mobley gets it to go. Here's James. Outside Russell. Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Count that bucket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Here's Marbury. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Marbury missing. Who poked away. James passes to Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Minnesota. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Brown against Poole. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Johnson against Russell. Pass to Smith. Lots of room. That one a little long.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Up top, Brown. Here's Marbury. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall.
I mean, come on. Jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
Russell finds Smith.
Oh, wow.
And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside, Brown fires from deep. The Spurs rebound. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Russell, the pass to Smith. Russell up top. And he lobs it up top.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Russell. Now here's Smith. Poole outside. Russell from outside. Hauled in by Brown. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect of his ability as a setup guy.
Marbury, 2 shots.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Williams is checked in for Smith. Kuminga comes in for James. And Butler is subbed in for Russell. Now here's Butler. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Marbury. Following the score by Minnesota. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
They get it back. And he lays it up and in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hero's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Moutier's checked in. Here's Marbury. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hero. Mobley finds Brown. Here's Marbury. Butler covering. Kicks it to Hero. From the arc. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota in the lead. Knocked away. Here's Marbury. And it's rejected as it goes out of bounds. San Antonio will keep possession. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And so it's San Antonio with it. Johnson passes to Mobley. Back to Johnson. It's Brown on the wing. To end the drought. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Moutier. Outside Butler. Here's Kuminga, defended by Brown. 6 to shoot. Outside Kuminga. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. Fires the 3. Brown can't hit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Second chance shot. Yes, it's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brown passes to Mobley. Oh, ripped away. Brown with the steal. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Here's Moutier. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Hero. Rebound Minnesota. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams on the wing. And that one's drained from the low block. 17 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Marbury. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Gerald Green.
And here's Brown. He's got 5. Hero on the wing. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Green out there with Johnson. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Tyler Hero. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Poole. Outside Russell. Kuminga against Hero. Now here's Kuminga. He's covered closely. The shot by Russell, no good. Hero, the pass to Green. Outside Johnson. Hero outside. Let's go with a three. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Russell from outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And they're on the break. Here's Kuminga. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Stolen by Hero. In transition. Here's Green. Pass to Rodman. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Russell.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now here's Johnson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Mobley. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, BA. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the Spurs with some changes. O'Neal comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Hero. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Jonathan Kuminga. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Anthony's checked in for San Antonio. It's both from the stripe. And the Spurs shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside, Brown. Pass to O'Neal. The 15-footer. Smith with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. James passes to Russell. Green against Poole. James with the ball. Outside Kuminga. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Russell, that's good.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
And Anthony, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. Anthony's gotten his first bucket of the night.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bringing you the sauce. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
For the Timberwolves, Mark Williams, Elgin Baylor,
Out to the right wing. Back to Brown. Anthony outside. And the jam by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 4-point game. Outside Russell. Pass to Baylor. Here's Moutier. To shoot. Takes it inside. Nice D from Brown.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Anthony with it. Outside Brown. Beyond the arc. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Baylor, defended by Brown. Pass to Russell. Here's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Brown. Outside, Green. Brown finds Anthony. And that misses. That would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Moutier. Tipped. And he recovers it. And he gets that one. Now Anthony. There's a minute 26 left in the half. Outside, Brown. Back to Anthony. Pass to Brown. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Butler's checked in for Russell.
Substitution on the court.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Anthony. The offensive rebound. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Back to James. The 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Both shots good from the strike. The Spurs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Marbury, and he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Moutier. And here's James. Good D by Mobley.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And is blocked. 20 seconds left in the first half. Here's James. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mobley's got rebound number 11. Into the lane. Kept alive.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Oh, and Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
You have to recognize their bench. Sometimes we overlook the second But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Jalen Smith, Jordan Poole out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Marbury. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Kuminga.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. Here's James. Mobley with the block. And here's the fast break. Pass to Marbury. Here's Rodman, covered by Smith. Rodman, no good. James finds Russell. Goes up from the top of the key. They get it back. Smith. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Smith's got 8 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Poole outside. Outside Russell.
Kick it out, kick it out.
There's the triple. Here's Smith. Out to James. Puts up a three. That shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Poole for three. Smith, great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
It's stolen by Poole. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jordan Poole taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Poole.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Rodman. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Russell against Johnson. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The 3 from Russell. Rodman with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Marbury. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
O'Neal, he's checked in for San Antonio.
San Antonio foul.
Warren's checked in for San Antonio. Hero comes in for Brown.
Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
T.J. Warren.
Russell against Johnson. James, a good look. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, you can't buy a shutout completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer from Minnesota. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. And you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Now here's Russell. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Tyler Hero.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Butler comes in for Russell. And that one misses. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. to Warren. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
At the line for two.
That free throw, no good. That one misses.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Cool for three. Here's Smith. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Here's Marbury. Hero on the wing. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Down low, Marbury. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Poole outside. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Minnesota in the lead. Looking to get it going. The shot's good.
Jordan Poole.
Poole's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Warren. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for O'Neal.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, Evan Mobley.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Poole, the pass to Butler. Can't hit that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Mobley's gone a nice 5 of 6 from the field tonight. Here's Marbury. The putback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Good work there as it goes. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Outside Warren. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Marbury. He has 6. Offensive board. Mobley. Some solid defense from Williams. Minnesota shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. With 4 on the clock. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Substitution on court.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Oh, it would have counted. opponent had it fallen, but it is offline. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top, up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Hero against Poole. Warren, the pass to Hero. Here's Johnson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 11. And for Minnesota, Smith out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard. Here's Crawford. It's stolen by James. Pass to Russell. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And the Spurs making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Rodman taking 2
That's off as well, so he misses both. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And that one's good. Poole.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And here's Anthony. Outside Warren. There's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for San Antonio. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Warren. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Anthony, the pass to Mobley. Up and over Smith. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Brown. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Back to Russell. Pass to James. Outside Kuminga. Poole from long range. Rodman with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hero, the pass to Anthony. And that one good.
It's winning time. and that's a winning play.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Kuminga against Brown. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Poole outside. To the wing, right side. Smith passes to Russell. Double team on Russell. Pass to Kuminga. James, left side. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got his first bucket in this one.
The catch-and-shoot game for LeBron James, it's all about mechanics and your footwork. He is so good there.
Here's Brown. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Russell. From 12 feet. The rebound by the Spurs. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Mobley. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. Outside Russell. Here's Poole. It's kept alive.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the layup is good off the glass. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. At this point in the game, 4th quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Smith. Back to Russell. Lets it fly. Kept alive by Minnesota.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. James inside, covered by Mobley. Here's Marbury. A minute 31 left to play in the 4th. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. There's a minute 26 left in the 4th. the Timberwolves making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Here's Marbury. And the layup is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Timberwolves trail. James, left side. Tries again. That one is off. Good D by Mobley. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
James up top, defended by Brown. Here's Smith. Rebound San Antonio.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The shot by Russell, no good. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Walker, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Here's Marbury. No good on the quick three. And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 5. Poole. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Six seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Jonathan Kuminga, second personal foul. 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Inside. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Poole shot is off.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, you know, keep playing my game. Don't doubt. Just keep executing the game plan. Everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.